Einstein once said, "Education is not the learning of facts, but the training of the mind to think." And boy, was he on to something. Because MIT just published a study that basically says we're all getting dumber by letting AI do our homework. Oops. Here's the tea. Researchers hooked people up to EEG machines, those fancy brain-reading helmets that make you look like you're auditioning for Stranger Things, and had them write essays. Some used ChatGPT, some used search engines, and some poor souls had to use their actual brains. Revolutionary concept, I know. And guess what happened? The AI agent users' brains basically went on vacation. Their neural networks looked weaker than my Wi-Fi connection during a thunderstorm. Meanwhile, the people using just their brains? Their neural networks were lighting up like a Christmas tree on steroids. But wait, it gets better. Or worse, depending on how much you love your AI assistant. The researchers call this phenomenon cognitive debt. Like technical debt, but for your brain. It's basically what happens when you outsource your thinking to a machine. Your brain gets lazier than a cat in a sunbeam. The AI agent users couldn't even remember what they wrote. They'd look at their own essays like, did I write this? Was it me? Was it Venom? Who am I? What is reality? And here's the kicker. When they took away ChatGPT from regular users, their brains basically threw a tantrum. Their alpha and beta brainwaves dropped faster than crypto prices in 2022. They were cognitively underengaged, which is science speak for their brains forgot how to brain. On the flip side, when brain-only users got to use ChatGPT for the first time, they actually used it like a tool instead of a crutch. Their brain stayed active, treating AI like a fancy search engine rather than their personal ghostwriter. They maintained what the researchers call cognitive sovereignty. Fancy way of saying they kept their thinking caps on. Now, before you panic and throw your laptop out the window, let me tell you about the Socratic method. That annoying thing where instead of giving you answers, someone keeps asking you questions until you figure it out yourself? Yeah, turns out that's exactly what Einstein was talking about. And that's where Sentiint comes in, plot twist. See, while everyone else is building AI that spoon-feeds you answers like you're a baby bird, Sentiint's agentic chatbots are designed to make you think. They use the Socratic method to guide you to solutions rather than just vomiting answers at you. Think of it this way. Regular ChatGPT is like that friend who does your homework for you. Helpful? Sure. Good for your brain? About as good as eating ice cream for breakfast every day. Sentiint's approach is more like that slightly annoying but ultimately helpful tutor who keeps asking, but why do you think that, and what would happen if? The MIT study shows that when you let AI do all the heavy lifting, your brain basically becomes a couch potato. But when AI acts as a thinking partner, asking questions, challenging assumptions, guiding rather than dictating, your brain stays in the game. So here's the bottom line. Einstein wasn't just being a smarty-pants philosopher. He was warning us about a future where we'd have machines that could give us all the answers, but leave us unable to think for ourselves. The MIT research proves he was right, use AI wrong, and you're not training your mind, you're training it to be lazy. But use AI the sentient way, with the Socratic method, where the AI makes you do the thinking, and suddenly you're not accumulating cognitive debt. You're building cognitive wealth. Your brain stays sharp, you actually learn stuff, and you can still quote your own work without having an existential crisis. So next time you're tempted to let ChatGPT write your entire presentation, remember, your brain on ChatGPT is like your body on a permanent vacation. Sounds nice until you realize you've forgotten how to walk. Choose wisely. Choose Socratic. Choose Sentiint. Because Einstein would probably roast you on Twitter if he saw what you were doing to your brain. Your neurons will thank you.